we're back at it again. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I get it. You're an annoying enemy. Yeah. Be gone! Fucking pussy. Machan, what happened? You're alright, man. I'm so happy I could hug you. Maybe after I catch my breath. Are you okay, Machan? Yeah, I'll be good in a minute. By the way, there's someone here to see you. Huh? Tanimura-kun, thank goodness you're safe. Chief? Hisai. Oh. We're getting closer to the end of the game! No! For the love of God! I hear Yakuza 5 is pretty big. I'm excited. Door to the truth. Big and rough. Maybe not so much rough, but...
Nani?
What? You mean someone else killed those 18 men? Right. Yuina's Seiwa officers were taken out by one of their own, Katsuragi. Then Yasuka Seijima's brother is innocent? Well, he did carry out the attack, so he's far from innocent. But there's a big difference in sentencing for murder and attempted murder. Was this Katsuragi also responsible for killing your father? I couldn't get an answer out of him. I see. Either way, Tanimura-kun, that stunt you pulled had me worried half to death. I got a call from Sugiichi-kun in Homicide telling me you were trying to contact the Ueno Seiwa. So I took it upon myself to search for you before you wound up in danger, which ended up happening anyway. Ah, so that's why you're here. Tanimura-kun, you must have some inclination as to how dangerous the Ueno Seiwa clan is right now. Are you even aware of the gravity of the situation? More or less. Well, at least this Katsuragi seems to know something about your father's killer. Sounds like progress to me. Yeah, I guess that's one way to look at it. And why the long face? You finally have a promising lead. Something that Katsuragi said has been bugging me. What was that? The police covered up the truth about the massacre in 1985. They knew the real killer was Katsuragi, but they pinned it all on Seijima.
Nani?
Huh? What? None of this rings a bell, Chief? No, I'm not in Homicide, and back then I was as low on the totem pole as it gets. Fair enough. So were the police trying to protect Katsuragi? If so, why? Who knows? They obviously couldn't let a scandal like that go to public. Just thought of something. Maybe we could dig something up at headquarters. Oh yeah? How? Archive room 13 on basement level 3. The so-called Forbidden Room. Forbidden Room? That's right. It's also known as the Scandal Graveyard. All records of policeman conduct over the years supposedly end up there. Or so the rumor goes. Interesting. Then we might just find something useful. Yes. Or, well, it could all simply be a rumor. Still worth a shot. In fact, I'm all over it. Now hold your horses, Tanimura-kun. Think about it. Archive 13 is smack dab in the middle of headquarters. Rookie like you can't just go scrolling in there without permission. I never planned on asking. I mean, we're dealing with someone who can cover up mass murder. I doubt they'd be keen on giving me access to the evidence. You serious about this, Machan? Tanimura-kun, no, nothing. So, we all ready to go? Huh? Wait, we as in you and me? Of course. Us community safety boys gotta stick together, right? Besides, I've only been to HQ once, maybe twice. Probably couldn't find this archive even if I tried. But you know right where it is, don't you, Chief? What? No, well, I mean, yes, but be it that as it may. Great, then I'll be counting on you. Okay, let's go. We can get there by taxi. Let's just go. Sure, I'm all set. Okay, but we pay our own cab fee. Headquarters might start asking questions if we file an expense report. Minimum fare is 7 or 10 yen. Very well, sir. Is this the room that I think it is? Is this the slam room? Is this where a desk got slammed by Kazuma Kiryu? Examine. Not it. Nope. Hey, I think I found it. You did? The assault on Yoshiharu Ueno. 1. Case overview. The attempt on Yoshiharu Ueno's life was carried out on April 21st, 1985. Shortly after 12 o'clock noon that day, a lone gunman armed with 6 revolvers burst into a ramen shop located in Tokyo's Suganami ward. Yoshiharu Ueno, chairman of the Ueno Seiwa clan, was one of the 20 men shot inside, and one of the 2 that survived. The gunman was one Taiga Seijima, a 20-year-old member of the Tojo clan. Tojo Kaine. The day of the incident, Ueno had been released from serving a 2-year prison term. With him were several top members of his clan. The report is missing something, just like Katsuragi said. According to him, he should be one of the listed as the killer, but all that's here is part Seijima played. Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department formed a special investigation team led by detectives Taiga Tanamura and Juji Sugichi. Dad and Sugichi, they work cases together? Why haven't I heard about this before? What the hell is going on? Huh, what did you find out? More than I expected. Let's go. What, already? Yeah, I have a good lead. No point in wasting any more time here. Would you, Chief, I have a few things I need to check out. Why don't I see you later? That's fine. I'll be back at the station if you need me. Just don't do anything crazy. You hear? Father wouldn't want you going in guns blazing over this. I wouldn't go that far. Madana! Kiryu-chan. I think I'll head back to Homeland for now. I need some time to digest all this. And that's exactly what we will do, actually. Attempted coercion reported in an adult entertainment shop on East Taihe Boulevard. All nearby units report. Hey, it's all good. Our place is the cheapest, and we got the cutest babes. Alright, done deal. Let's head on over. Wait, I said I'm not interested. Cut it out already. It's people like you that force us to make harsher and harsher laws. Who the hell are you? Get out of my way. You're about to get parried. I'm a crime scene investigator. Oh, shit. I didn't know I could do that. Yikes. I'm gonna go, before we go back to Homeland, I should go see if I can finish the last Tanemura revelation. It's from Homeland. Moshi Moshi. Hello? Ma-chan. Mei-hua? What's up? Meet you back at Homeland. Hurry. Well, calm down. Tell me what happened. Just hurry back here now. Something awful has happened. Okay, okay. I'll be right there. Seemed rattled. I should head over to Homeland. Well. Oh, Machan, you're back. How'd the thing go? Well, I found the case report for the hit. You did? What did it say? A lot of stuff I already knew, plus one new piece of info. Oh? Sugiichi was investigating that case, along with my dad. Sugiichi? The same one that's always giving you hell back at the station? Mm-hmm. I've talked to him more times than I care to remember, but he never once mentioned being on a case with my dad. That's despite him knowing how bad I want to know the truth. That's not the worst of it either. I'm starting to believe someone on the force did my father in. Katsuragi said as much when we met yesterday. Another officer. Things just keep getting better, huh? Seriously, why don't you call it a day, Machan? Even you need to rest at some point. You're right. I think I'll knock it out for a while. You do that. Hey, Meihua, get Machan's futon ready. She called me in a panic. I thought she needed help. Wow, that was the chapter? That was the whole chapter. That's crazy work. A detective's honor. The next day.
Oi.
So are you going to launch an internal investigation? Not yet. There's something I need to do first. What? Don't tell me you're taking off with the money. Yeah, I'm totally skipping town. Actually, I'm taking it back to its original owner. Oh, who is that? Some moneylender, apparently. He's got an office on Tenkaichi Street called Sky Finance. You imagine how much interest 100 million yen would like up? If I just let that sit? Yeah, forget that. Akiyama! My beloved. Bye, Machan. Have a good day. Oh, I'll try. See you later. Why'd you call me in such a panic? Sky Finance works for me. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. What a joint. Drinking some 8-ball, 3 little pigs in a coupe de ville. Looking for a wolf to kill. That fucked up and they want revenge. Some men Husky used to be friends. Now they're enemies cause he's a traitor. Pulled at the Uzi Cruise by and sprayed her. Cinderella hoeing for the fellas, and Mr. Rogers is getting mighty jealous of the cash that the pigs were making. Time for the pigs to get turned to bacon. Why are you always kicking the shit about the bitches and the brothers? Why not kick some shit about the kids, man? The fucking kids! We're gonna find a very depressed man. Sky Finance was here all along. We're gonna find a very depressed Akiyama.
Oi, 誰かいないか?
There he is.
どちらさん?
あんた、秋山さんか?
そうですけど。
I fucking love this guy. This guy's fucking great.
あんた、どこかで?
あんた、この前の。
That he is.
そうか。あんたが安子さんに金を貸した男だったのか。
安子？安子ってリリちゃんのこと？どうしてあんたリリちゃんの名前を？
Oh no. Akiyama. So that's her story. She didn't tell you any of this? Nope. Never asked. Figured it was something serious, but dang. Borrowing enough to put 100 millionaires in debt, all to save your wrongfully accused brother on death row. I just wish she'd come to me earlier. Might have saved her from going down a dark path. Well, now that Katsuragi's broken his promise, we can at least put the money issue to rest. Here. I'm sure she wants you to have this. Nah, I'm good. Wait, what? I'm saying I won't accept the money. We're straight. Okay, explanation, please? Regardless of how things went down, I lent her that money to her. Isn't it only right that she be the one to return it? I don't know. Won't that leave a big gaping hole in your account? Detective, I have so much money I hardly know what to do with it. I'm not interested in making more. As for the 100 million, I couldn't give a rat's ass if I never saw it again. Why? You see, I only lend money to people I feel are worth investing in. That way, I could see how my loan affects their life. And that's much more meaningful than a reward than seeing numbers on a spreadsheet. Not sure I understand your logic, but okay. Point is, I'm not taking that money. Not till she returns it in person. Where is she anyway? Okinawa. Her brother was transferred to prison there a few days ago. Shitzy wanted to be near him on his execution date. I knew she was a keeper. What? Did I not mention? I fell for her. What, like in love? Exactly, so I'd really like to see her again. Unfortunately, that money's the only connection between us now. If I take it back from you, the connection is cut, and I'll probably never see her again. Some say love lasts as long as the money. Heh, ain't that the truth? Pretty sad, huh? Almost as sad as this Arai-san business. Arai? 1 second. Moshi Moshi?
もしもし
He said it. Oh, Kido-chan, how you been? Found Arai-san yet? What? Mishima? You mean the Ueno goon without a bullet in his head? Uh-huh. Yeah, alright. Okay, leave it to me. I'll get back to you. Bye. Who was that? I heard something about finding Arai. That was Kido, Arai's right-hand man. What? Might as well tell you now. I'm helping Kido find his boss, Arai. He's a good kid. Why? Because I can't afford to lose Arai-san. Shibata's boys are gonna go nuts trying to find him. They're trying to appease the Ueno Seiwa by handing him over. We have to find him somehow before they get their hands on him. Of course, if what you just said is true, I've been betting on the wrong horse. What's your connection with Arai, anyway? I've been backing him out of personal interest. I'm not a mob front or anything. Still, this whole thing's been a real kick in the sack. Who'd imagine Arai-san would be in bed with Katsuragi? Never pegged him as the type to make a move like that. So what exactly was that call about? Oh, that. Kido-chan was looking for Arai-san when he stumbled upon another Ueno goon. You know, the one that disappeared after the shooting. There was another one? A guy named Mishima. He was sworn brothers with Ihara, the guy Arai ventilated downstairs. So what about him? He's asking for police protection. In exchange, he says he'll cough up all he knows. He wants the police? He wants a detective he can trust. One that can protect him from the Ueno Seiwa clan. Think you should go talk to him. Me? Yeah, you're a perfect fit. I mean, based on what you said, the force sounds like a total snake pit. Plus, you can't count on Sugichi-san or your superiors. What better person than you? Why should I? Who knows? Might get you a step closer to the truth you're looking for. How do you figure? The recent shooting behind the Ueno Seiwa clan in Kanamura Enterprises, right? I got this hunch it's all connected to the case your old man was working back in '95. There's just too much overlap between the main players to be coincidence.
もしあの新井さんが裏でつながっていた桂木の命令であのドンパチ事件を作為的に起こしていたとしたら
まあ桂木は柴田と共謀して登場会を乗っ取ろうとしていた。
そこにリリちゃんの殺人だ。桂木は共謀していたはずの柴田を裏切り、さらに25年前の事件の真相を知る人間を消そうとした強引なやり方でな。
Interesting.
だがどうして今になってそこまでする必要があった？今までも殺そうと思えば殺せたはずだ。
Probably because of Seijima's
なぜ
execution.
今？
焦っていた。
そう。桂木は焦っていた。
Seijima moving.
ドンパチ事件が起こる前に何とかして25年前のことを知る人間を殺す必要があった。どうしてだ？
指示されていたからか。
Taiga.
桂木を裏で操っている人間に。
その人間ってのは
25年前の真実が公になってはならない人間。事件をもみ消そうとした警察の連中か。
そういうことになる。警察内部に裏切り者がいるってことだな。
My guess is Sugiichi. Or our chief.
どうする？三島って男に会ってみる？その価値はあると思うけど。
ああ。俺が行こう。だが罠を張る。
罠？何それ？
その三島ってのが本当にあのドンパチ事件の生き残りなんだったら何か知ってる可能性もある。
まあそりゃそうだけど。
なら三島の存在は葛城だけじゃなく警察の裏切り者にとっても邪魔なはずだ。
なるほどね。わざと警察に三島との接触を報告して裏切り者をあぶり出すってことか。危険な賭けになるぞ。覚悟はできてんのか？
なあ、
I really wonder how Kiryu is gonna get roped back into Kamurocho.
この山は自分の人生そのものなんだ。
Or if he's just gonna be chilling in Okinawa. Mishima is supposedly hiding over at the docks in Tokyo Bay. Your best bet is to take a taxi there, unless of course you have a fancy cop car. Thanks for the advice. Now to report my next move to the station. Hi, this is Tanamura from Community Safety. Can I get someone in organized crime, please? Yeah, anyone there will do, thanks. Hi, this is Tanamura from Community Safety reporting in. I just wanted to check in before I go meet with a Yakuza member named Mishima, material witness to that shooting in Kamurocho the other day. Meeting him over at the docks on Tokyo Bay. Yes, that's right. No, he's already there. Okay, thank you, bye. Hey, now that's taken care of. I'll be on my way.
ああ、
Alright, just be careful and good luck. Mishima's supposed to be hiding in the warehouse and docks. Getting a cab there would draw the least attention. Ah, shit, a sub-story. 2 of them. Reported between a taxi driver and a passenger on Tenkaichi Street. Well, shit. Well, you need to pay somehow. Raiden, turn the game console off right now. Why can't I just do this? It's the least effective time. Hiya! I guess he's not a cockbag like Akiyama. Lovely. Yummy, 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 yen. Baka mitai. Stomach's killing me. Last time I ate sewer cheese. What's with this guy and eating food from the frickin' sewer? Oh no, it's the rich man.
Oi!
Oi. Not interested in your gold-plated Staminex. Hi there, do we know each other? These guys look like professionals. I'm guessing they work for Bridge. Must mean I'm getting closer to uncovering his true identity. I'm almost to the bottom of this, Dad, so I can't go dying just yet. Shady man. Stand up. Booyah! Flying Tai Chi kick. Huh, guess even professionals want to wake their tail between their legs. Should get in touch with Saki-chan about our next move. Moshi moshi. Wachan, I was hoping to hear from you, sweetie. Are you finally calling to ask me out? I appreciate your good humor, but there's no time to joke around. We need to talk about Bridge. Oh, you're no fun. Well, okay, how about we meet up at Shelluck again? Then Shelluck it is. I'll see you there. Moist est. Stop at Little Asia. Then go to the Dragon Palace, because there's a sub-story there too. No. Shutting, akaze. Oh, Machan, I got here as quick as I could. What's going on? I've never heard you sound so worried over the phone before. The Asian getaway money has gone missing. What? Gone missing? I think you meant we got flat out robbed. Ow, are you okay, Dad? Yeah, Joe-san, what happened? These guys suddenly barged in here and said, give us the money you're hoarding. I tried saying no, and that's why it looked like this. They raided the place in broad daylight, huh? Do we have any injuries? How about Mei Hua? I'm fine, and Mei Hua wasn't here. That's a relief. Machan, they left with this message. If you want your money back, tell the Parasite of Kamurocho to come alone to the vacant lot across from Public Park 3. Parasite of Kamurocho, huh? Even criminals are calling me that now. What an honor. Well, it looks like they're after me. Machan, we can save that money back up again. You don't have to... I do. They're after me, so if I don't go, this will happen over and over. But Machan, it's too dangerous. I'll be fine. This sort of thing is nothing new to me. But the vacant lot across from Public Park 3, that's far. Guess I better start walking. Don't hurt yourself, Machan. Not as much as I'll hurt the other people. Suntown wanna be your love. Suntown wanna be your lady. Moshi moshi. Into Shellock. You're late. You know you're not supposed to keep a lady waiting. Sorry. So that's what Yabe-san left behind. You're right. I'm afraid that alone won't be enough to catch our man, and here we were so close. Isn't there anything we could do? Could always infiltrate the syndicate and scope things out. What do you say to that? I say it's too dangerous. Oh, please. All I'd be doing is working my magic at an affiliated venue. Now that I've seen the documents, wouldn't you say I passed the point of no return? I get that, but would you even do? I'll masquerade as a hostess, sweet talk my way right up to the big bad bridge himself. I don't know about that. Have a little faith. With enough makeup and the right dress, I could be your perfect femme fatale, and you know it. Well, you certainly have the charisma. Alright then, just don't do anything too crazy. Where are you off to in such a hurry? To look into the relationship between my dad and this mysterious man, Kay. Got nothing to lose, so I was thinking I'd get my fortune read by that greedy old lady. Naomi-san? Yeah, she really seems to know her stuff. I wonder what's in that crystal ball anyway. You know Naomi-san is actually an informant, right? Aha. I thought she seemed suspicious. It's one hell of a cover she's got. Don't tell anyone. There's a lot of risk involved being an informant in Kamurocho. What do you want to know about Kay so bad anyway? Kay's another name that pops up all over my dad's notebook. I just want to know what kind of person he was. Besides, there may be some connection to Bridge. I see. Well, if you find out anything, I'll contact you. Thanks, I'd appreciate it. We should not seek vengeance. But we will. Dum 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 dun 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 bum 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 bum.
Yeah.
Oh. Ah, it must be him. I'm with the police. You're going to jail. Mr. Kamurocho Man. That's not even your real name. Moshi moshi. Akashi. An elevator. Which floor? Dun, 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 dun. Looks like my side quest isn't here. Oh, maybe it is. Hello, young man. I noticed you've been making some excellent plays. Oh, I guess you need some old timer? Now, don't discard me as some addled old fogey. I've been watching you, and I know the daredevil when I see one. Nothing like the rush of winning a jackpot, right? Let me get to the point. I happen to know a place where you can make some real money. Much more than you could ever scrounge up at a tame little venue like this. Interested? I don't know. That's pretty much the opening line of every sketchy deal in the book. Besides, do I look like I need money? Yes, you do, and believe me, a man of my means would know. You definitely need the money, maybe even deserve it, but alas, I'm beginning to ramble. Let me give it to you straight. My game can earn you 3 million yen in one go. That pique your interest? I'll say it again. Making tiny bets here will get you nowhere. 3 million yen for one game? Yeah, it's got to be a scam, but at the same time, I guess I'm kind of serious to see where this goes. So I can really make 3 million, huh? That's right, I wouldn't lie. 3 million for one game. You may be young, but I like your spirit, so that's why I decided to give you this opportunity. But if you're not interested, just say so. Now, what's it going to be? Still not convinced. What should I say to this guy? I'll pass. Sorry, I'm not interested. Why don't you talk to somebody else? See, you may just do that, but you're wasting a good opportunity, you know. As they say, discretion is the better part of valor. Oh, shit. I'm in. As long as you spare the change. Doop, 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 doop. What is this place? Looks bleak, I know, but don't worry, no one will disturb us here. Come on, don't be shy, have yourself a seat. Is this shogi? So what is this game exactly? Patience, my son. For our game, I will be using this. Russian roulette. Heard of firearms and swords control law? It's still a thing, you know. That's hilarious. Probably figured it out by now, but the game is Russian roulette. The chamber holds 6 bullets, one of which is live. We'll take turns pulling the trigger. If you survive, you pass the gun. If you don't, then you'll just pass away. Stay alive until the end and you win the 3 million. Oh, and you can quit any time after the first round, but if you do, needless to say, you forfeit everything. Don't tell me you're getting cold feet now. Even if I was, I doubt you'll let me just walk out of here. Now, are we doing this thing or what? Attaboy. Then let the game begin. Squid Game! Fuck!
さあ、あんたの番だぜ。
You really are brave, kid. Not a hint of nervousness. Maybe you just fail to realize the gravity of your situation. You could be knocking on death's door. You look pretty smug yourself. Does that mean the older you get, the less you care about dying? Hardly. Put simply, I've accepted my decisions in life, and I know what fate is coming to me, so why should I let a silly game like this bring me down? Fuck! Alright, it's your turn. What'll it be, boy? Ah, son of a bitch. Do I just shoot my head off? I know what must be done. I need to think about the buckshot roulette. Sure, I'm still in. That's more like it. And the question is, how long will the bravado last? Pull trigger fearlessly.
Scum.
Fearlessly. Click. That's 3. That's twice in a row, and you hardly so much as blinked. You truly are a daredevil. It's your move. That would make this bullet number 4. Now there's a 1 in 3 chance that I'll bite the dust right here in front of you if you'll allow me a moment. Here we are. Now it's down to 1 and 2. Does it weigh heavy on your mind, leaving here in comfort or as a cadaver? I suppose you should opt out and leave it a failure, too. One more shot and I'll be up 3 million yen, but if things go wrong, I'll be down 6 feet under. What the heck should I do? I'm finishing it! Think I back out now, I'm all in. Well, 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 so you're riding it out to the end. That's what I like to see. I sure hope your gamble is worth it. Want to see a magic trick? Click. Haha. Diabolical. The power of guides. Yes, I did look it up. I didn't want to get a partial completion or die and go back to the save. It's like that money's all mine. So you caught on, did you? Caught on to what? Don't play dumb. You knew all along there were no real bullets in this gun, didn't you? Actually, I didn't know for sure. What I did notice was how little you were concerned whenever you pulled the trigger. And about all these guys in suits standing around, what were they going to do if an actual bullet went off? I mean, they could have been hit by a stray. That's what made me think this was all a bluff. All reasoning aside, I must say it takes quite a bit of nerve to trust your instincts like that, especially with your life on the line. So how about my 3 million yen? Yes, yes, here it is, as promised. What the fuck am I gonna do with this? Thanks, and I'm gone. Oh, and guess what? Do I have to fight you all now? I lied. Holy shit. In fact, it was a real bullet all along. What is wrong with you? Ah, to be young again, trusting your gut and running full speed ahead without the crushing grip of fear to hold you back. That's what I've been after. Anyway, I learned a lot from you today. Are you going to arrest me under the firearms and swords control law? For what? I didn't see anything except for this cash. Besides, I think I learned a little lesson myself about the value of life. Bullshit. I learned the value of guides. 5,000 experience points. And infinite wealth. I'll go to Naomi. Naomi, guess what? I have funds now. Not like Akiyama and his infinite wealth, but I do have money. I knew you would return. Hello, misinformation dealer. I assume you heard that from Saki, blessed with the gift of gab she is, or should I say cursed. It was a detective by the name of Yasuke Kaga who was inquiring into your father and Bridge. Kaga. So that's what he meant by K. Most likely. Yusuke Kaga. Well, that's one mystery solved. The thing is, the name K suddenly stops appearing in my father's memo book one day. Kaga was fired for mistakes made on the job. Fired? After that, he opened a coffee shop. Foreign prostitutes were among his regular customers. Really? He had looked after them while he was still a detective. Even after he was fired, they would still come to him seeking advice. Does he still work at this shop? He died 26 years ago. Cause of death? It was reported as accidental, but all the facts pointed toward murder. So basically, he was eliminated because he got too close to those foreign prostitutes. That matter is too cloudy for Naomi to see. I don't believe a detective my father respected so much would make a careless mistakes. Shot and killed an innocent bystander by accident during one of his cases. I seriously doubt that's true. But why? Because crack detectives like him know how to use a gun. I doubt he'd miss his mark like that. Seem to be a fun detective yourself. Father said that Kaga had been set up. By bridge? That I cannot see, but during an investigation on illegal immigration, the trail led Kaga to a certain government official. A government official? Few of those undocumented workers arrested by Kaga had been issued suspicious-looking visas. Many of them had been brought into the table. Someone was selling visas? Foreigners need a work visa or a student visa in order to work in Japan. But the screening for such visas is very strict. Many foreigners end up buying them from corrupt officials for 400,000 or 500,000 yen. Naomi has even heard of some who pay million. Why would anyone pay so much to come to Japan? Back then we had a labor shortage. Employers never seemed to have enough workers. But most of all, migrant workers saw Japan as the promised land, where jobs grew on trees. So Kaga suspected that government official of receiving money for issuing illegal visas? Exactly. So who was this official? Naomi does not know for certain. However, it may very well be Bridge. Yeah. Moshi Moshi? Tanemura. It's me. I've got some info on that group. You do? Let's meet somewhere away from prying eyes. How about the rooftop garden on top of Volcano? I'll be there. Take it that was Saki-chan? Yeah, she was quite close to Kaga before he died. No kidding? Just talk to Saki-chan if you wish to learn more about Kaga. Thank you. La Pasión. La Pasión. Ah, we've been waiting for you. So you're the parasite of Kamurocho, huh? A real pleasure meeting the most crooked cop in town. You the guys who attack Homeland? Why'd you do it? Why? You got some nerve to ask. Our mission is to punish people like you who prey on the weak. I've heard all sorts of things about you, how you extort piles of money from women who can't go to the cops, for instance. And I know you and that chubby old man are in on it together. What do you intend to do with the money? What else but return it to the good, honest people you stole it from? That's why we brought you here, so we can get you to telling us their names. Oh, and we're thinking we should break one or both of your arms for good measure, otherwise you go right back at it. I see, so is that all you had to say? What? Just give me back the money already. You and I are done talking, right? You little prick. You think this is some kind of game? Looks like we're gonna be breaking more than just your arms. I invite thou to try. Crowd control. Yanagiri! Koi! Autistic screaming. Alright, now give me the money. I'll never give it back, not to a dirty scoundrel like you. Ma-chan, Meihua, what are you doing here? I was so worried I just had to come check on you, and it's not just me, huh? You good, Tanemura? Makun, please tell me you're okay. We're here for you, big bro. Yeah, now step away from Ma-chan this instant. You'd better not have hurt him. Who are all these people? Apologize, it looks like I made a terrible mistake. How could you believe some stupid rumors? And you better apologize to my dad, too. I'm sorry, please forgive me, sir. It's enough, Meihua. It looks like this was just a misunderstanding. Maybe, but he just called you a chubby old man a few minutes ago. What? But you were in the wrong, too, Ma-chan. You knew it was a misunderstanding right from the start. You should have talked it out instead of fighting. Yeah? I guess you're right. It's just that negotiating such a hassle. Oh, Ma-chan. So, Yanagi. Yes? All that talk about helping the weak just now. Was that for real? Of course. He's already helped out plenty of people in this town. This time was a bit of a clusterfuck, though. Alright, then starting today you're going to be helping the Asian Gateway. What? I imagine what you've been using those same violent methods that you'd use today in order to help people, correct? That may be one way of doing things, but too many things could go wrong. I can't just sit back and watch that happen. All in all, I do believe we have the same goals, so we should be working together, don't you think? Will you forgive us for what happened today? We're not the Yakuza. As far as I'm concerned, what happened today is over and done with, so you will agree to help? I'll be honored to. Okay, then I'll teach you all about what the Asian Gateway does. From here on out, you'll be my official understudy. Sure, looking forward to it. Really sorry about today. Please take this as my apology to you. You got a ruby. Come on, we got a lot of work to do. Coming. And everybody lived happily ever after. Stop in the name of the law, Kiryu-chan. So much to do, so much to see, 'cause there are endless possibilities. Saki-chan is the evil one all along. Student place Saki-chan told me about should be around here somewhere. Hi, handsome. Hey, don't surprise me like that. Sorry, honey. Things are starting to heat up, so I'm taking extra precautions. Is everything okay? I told you. I passed the point of no return now, but it was worth the risk. What'd you find out? Sugawa, he's the man behind the fake marriages, counterfeit passports, shady recruitment strategy, just about everything horrible under the sun. So, is he Bridge? I don't think so, but he's definitely affiliated. Sugawa runs a trading company called Urban Foods. They import food mainly from Asian countries, so that's how he gets all his local information. His on-site employees seem to be handling the recruiting operations as well. You learned all that so quick. You must have been one hell of a detective back in the day. By the way, I wanted to ask you. What is it? We heard all that, by the way. What? Thought you were just another shady lady, but it turns out you're working with a cop. Nice knowing you, Officer Okama. Huh, so you found me out. Guess I lost my touch. I'll have to work on that. Saki-chan, you need to run. But don't take this wrong, but you just be getting in my way here. If you say so. Call me at a busy time, so let's settle this quick, okay? I'm sure you understand. He's hopping around like an autistic child. Put him down. Oh yeah. Tirameteza. You will bleed. Saki-chan, are you alright? Whew, I haven't ran that much in ages. Oh, you'll live. Now where's Tsugawa's company, this Urban Foods? I'm going after him. Don't you think you're rushing things just a bit? We've already been targeted by hitmen. If we don't act fast, we'll only be leaving ourselves open to more danger. It's time to go on the offensive. There's that youthful optimism shining through. Alright, Urban Foods is in the building with the information booth on Supon Street. Don't take them lightly. Supon Street. Got it. Supon. Get the information booth. What is Supon Street? I don't remember where Supon Street is. Don Quixote. Ah, there it is. Supon Street. This is Urban Foods. Sugawa had better be in here. None of you better come in here. Tanimura? So you're Sugawa. Huh, so you came all this way just to run into a literal dead end. Look, you're in deep shit, and I mean the deep end of deep shit. You're in over your head and shit. In fact, you're about to be buried in it, just like that corpse of a writer.
Why?
These look like Americans. Hanase! Yeah! Yeah! Hanase! Hey, yeah! Boom! Boom! Talk about an effective method. You know the guy they call Bridge, right? You're shit out of luck. I don't know a damn thing. Okay, let's make a deal, huh? Give up Bridge's identity, and I promise to never get involved with crimes again. And I'll forget about everything you've done. Or you can rot in a jail cell, your choice. You promise you'll never tell anybody I talked? Sure. The real name of the man they call Bridge is Yuji Katsura. Yuji Katsura. He's the chairman of the Asian Women's Friendship Association. Friendship, huh? So they really use that front to hide the terrible things they do. If you value your life, you should run. Run, You can't arrest Katsura based on Sugawa's statement alone. Right. We can't afford to make any stupid moves until we get some hard evidence. He's completely hidden his trail so far, so he must be really good. He must be really sweating balls by now. A man like that can never let his guard down. Meant to ask you this before, but I heard you were close with Detective Kaga before he passed away. What? Who told you that? Naomi. Oh, she did she? Did you tell me more about him? I helped Kaga-san out after I quit my detective job. At the cafe he ran? Yeah, I used to counsel sex workers that came there whenever they had problems, but then the syndicate found me out. How? Kaga-san, he was involved with them too. Was he on their payroll? Possibly. If he was, then why would they kill him? Because he fell in love with a certain woman. One of the illegals? Yes, a woman from Thailand. They killed him when he tried to help her escape. But you never sold yourself out, and you're still helping immigrant women. There will always be women who will find themselves in trouble. Somebody has to be there for them. Dang, you're a true hero. Don't you mean heroine? Ah, right. A lot of these sub-stories have really unique story paths. Or like there's one, each of these characters has like this one connected story that like has the most rewards of all of them. Do, 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 do. Hanase. Huh. Okay then. I guess it doesn't want me to do it. But I want to. Fine, I'll just go drink at the Okamo bar. Baka mitai kodomo nanone yume wo ote kizutsute. There's just this umbrella. Do you know what the motive behind this is? Now I'm just a drunk, naked cop wandering the streets aimlessly. Oh. Who's this? Is I, the great Naomi. Naomi-san, how'd you get my Remember who you're speaking to. Anyway, I found out what Katsura was doing behind the scenes. Saki-chan told you about him, didn't she? You don't have to get involved with this, you know. Did I ask you to look after me, boy? If you want to know more, come see me. Okay, I owe you one. Does that make this, It does. Stop in the name of the law, Kiryu-chan. What's that? Look like fun. Oi. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 bum bum ba-da-ba-dum. Bum 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 ba-da bum bum ba-da-ba-dum. Dun 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 bum bum ba-da-ba-dum. Bum 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 ba-dum. Here I'm at his double finisher move. It's glorious. Consultation Torina, huh? I knew you would return. Saki-chan's here too, huh? Well, you might as well just tell me about Katsura. The Asian Women's Friendship Association is merely a front for Katsura. What do you mean? He's using it to connect with various Asian political figures and profit handsomely from Japanese overseas development assistance. But aren't those associations like that non-profit? He contracts out all work to companies run by relatives. There are 14 of these companies in all, both big and small. Doesn't anybody notice that? It's the least